Good evening, everyone. This stream is now in session. Obi-Wan362, Gamer-in-Law presiding. And welcome to 1 Hour with 2 Point Hospital. This is 1 Hour with our series where we play the first hour of a game to give you an idea of if it is for you or not. 2 Point Hospital is currently the free game on Epic. It'll be the free game until about 11 o'clock on June 19th. Quick look at the settings menu. Video supports a wide range of resolutions. That one's interesting to me, as was that one. But there, because I believe it's correct. Maximum frame rate goes all the way up to 300. We're not there. We're not anywhere near there. Graphics have preset settings, but then they also have advanced settings. And beautifully, these tell you what they actually do, which I do love that. There's a problem as someone who's mostly a casual. I play games a lot, but I'm mostly casual. A lot of the PC options, I'm like, I don't really know what they mean. So having that to be able to look at and be like, this is what it does. I'm like, great. Now I understand. Did you show what Tannoy volume was? Because I don't know what that is. Sound effects, zombies, DJ, sure, music list. Yeah. Controls. I'm not too concerned about this. He says before we end up immediately regretting that. But as you can see, ability to rebind your keys, always important, always necessary. Game. The game only autosaves every 3 months, so be wary. No, I assume means in-game months. What is this link? Amazon account. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Save backups to keep 5. And then language. Well, that's a good number. Look at that. But, all right. With that, we're set to start playing this. As I said, for the first hour of a game to see whether or not you think it's of interest to you. There is no cuts. There's no jumping ahead. It is the first hour. So your mileage may vary. But without further ado, let's start a new game, shall we?
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Beautiful, wonderful, loved it. Where do I invest? You know, healthcare is where the money's at. Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. This is... Oh. Click. And start. Dive on in. I do count the cutscenes because that's the beginning. I can't help that. Alright. Mouse button drag. The edge of the screen or use WASD. Okay, yeah, you can see the little goals in the corner. There we go. Build a reception desk near. Do appreciate it. The item. Oh, that's all right. There we go. There we go. Hire. Assistants. This one is super good. That's why they're super expensive. You know, let's go ahead. Yoink. Our practice office. Great. Before we officially open, we need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or require further diagnoses. The room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. Got a floor plan of the appropriate size. Alright, so let's get a GP's office. Here are the floor plan. Minimum size is 3 by 3.
Staff are reminded to wear the clothes assigned to them.
Jeez. There you go. Oop, there we go. And ching! I need a doctor. All of you are bad. Just in different ways. Take Sebastian Rocket here, as he's good at diagnoses. Business patients go sent to the GP. Okay, great. Pitch the camera. Fascinating. All right, here we go. Time to diagnose them. You say, back in the old days, I played Sim Hospital. And this is identical, and I love it.
On 2 Point Radio.
Not identical, but you know.
This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
All right, pharmacy.
Don't mind me. I just like talking into a microphone.
Is that all the pharmacy requires? Hire a nurse. This one's good at pharmacying. Staff are up to the task. Here's hoping, because we're spending an awful lot on staff. buy such an expensive receptionist. Cured! We did it. We're amazing. And I said $5,000. Boom. Cured our first patient. We've earned some money, and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When the doctor and nurse treats a patient, really will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Diagnosing and treating patients keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Attract more patients, allowing us to bring in more money. Reputation increases with each patient, successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. Higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. Nope. Staff promotion. You just started. Promotion from student doctor to junior doctor. Student doctor, junior doctor will provide +1 training slot. Okay. Movement. There you go. Here's your promotion. Be happy. Expensive machinery. You should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use over time, but higher janitor. Need a janitor. Weak cloud or level 2 orbling. Like, love for it to be him. We cannot afford that.
You know, I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because
Items.
I've never heard it before. Or have I? Oh well, more catchy music coming right up.
Call to repair a machine when its level falls below 50%. You can also request a channel repair immediately with the IO options. Patients are happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Alright. Place 2 benches. We can do that. Boom. Bench. Bench. Leaflet stand. A drink machine. And a snack machine.
Attention. Could any loose kudosh please
When I
be
hover
handed
over
to
it, then
the
click and hold
reception?
left.
Thank you.
Okay, we need a staff room. She's all too fancy. Time controls. Okay, new illness clamp discovered. New illness clamp discovered. No, new illness clamp discovered. So this grips the patient, it doesn't let go, afflicts many living statues, and selfie-taking chumps. Staff will head to the staff room when they want a break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. So the staff in the staff room, make them take a break, or in a workroom, work there. Okay. Duly noted. Charlie work. Breaks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering. No bins nearby. They're grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. Okay. Toilets unlocked.
Patients found abusing hospital facilities will henceforth be considered organ donors.
Hand dryers, and of course, a bin. Here's empty bins and unlocked toilets when required. This is much better than having to sweep up litter and other waste. Agreed. Need more bins though. Now this might be hard to diagnose. Bin. Expand the hospital, more rooms and staff. The hospital level increases, larger hospital attracts more patients, and the hospital gets busier. Queues may start to get long. If you offices in other rooms, how receptive. Key warnings of rooms. Okay, we need a general diagnosis.
Staff are asked to seem qualified.
Yeah, staff. Pretend you're qualified. Pretend you belong here. Okay, now we need another doctor. This guy's too. You're both too expensive. You're both way too expensive. The machine also use a nurse trained in diagnostics. Okay. So you actually need a nurse, not a doctor. Remember Biscotti? Yeah, probably I agree. I don't really like her.
Doctor required in GP's office.
In the news today, conditions at the Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse every day. Apparently, patients are just as likely to die from sinkholes and crumbling ceilings as any diseases. At least that'll keep the queues down.
Been in there. Plant. Sonic poster on the wall. GP, shall we? You guys are so expensive. Alright, it's you. Ward unlocked. There's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. You're expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. Okay, well. So I keep my you know where it goes. Bogwarts discovered. Rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. Gross. Cured with an expensive cocktail. Drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy. Or with witchcraft. Whichever comes first. Do we need a second pharmacy?
For legal reasons, staff are asked to try their best.
Filing cabinet. Bin next to the filing cabinet. Plant. There we go. Level 4. Hire another nurse. Okay, you're only $30 more and you have
What a
double the
smashing
treatment
day for
abilities.
a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure. Oh, I can almost smell it now. No, wait, the sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
This is our new illness, bed face. Oh no, quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Buddy. Use a bed protrator to monitor your sleeping angles. That's important, people. Don't forget it. So in treatment, we will need a ward in order to treat them. They can wait. Our doctors have discovered new illness, a misery guts, chronic grumpiness due to nihilistic semicolon. Oh, listen. Measure for treatment in our pharmacy. Okay. Minimum room size is 4x3. Oh. Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If you can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, this hospital will be awarded an official star rating. to the hospital acquire a 1-star rating.
Patients are reminded not to be sick.
Deluxe Clinic. All right. Doctor discovered new illness, lightheadedness. Get him away. Kadash. Challenges our organization is Kadash. Kadash! Use this to gain access to new items. Items list. And here's the padlock can be unlocked using K. Best of all, we can then purchase that item in any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. For diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses, a nurse is required to admit each patient, them and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Multiple beds to a ward. Only one patient at a time. You also adjust the number of nurses. Oh, you're so expensive.
The new #1 album from Jasmine
you're not-
Odyssey, featuring the hit singles Nice Smelling Face
You've got a nice smelling face.
and Fish Whispers.
Fish whispers.
Okay.
Well, that's all I can hear.
Salivation,
When he
the new #1 album from Jasmine Odyssey, is out
You
now.
need in order to treat that?
like a fish.
Oh, Deluxe Clinic, that's right.
Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
What are you doing?
Lost and found report. Machine cog. Use unspecified.
Okay. Okay, so this requires a doctor. Jim Buffett has gotten where he needs to be. Okay. Okay. I think we're keeping up with it. I think we're keeping up with it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope. I'm after Your 20 patients total. Your boost our reputation, which fight you more.
Themselves.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Alright, nope, didn't want that either. Resume. On a break, 20 days. Seems like an awful long time. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Janitor with ghost catching qualification. Yeah.
I went to a holistics nature commune last week to see what they could do about my gravy allergy. They recommended a long stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still can't eat gravy
How do I
though.
train you?
Doctor required at GP's office.
Patient die if treatment fails. Blah blah blah. Fully trained with latest auto psychic ghost section technology. Yeah, how do I train you? Oh.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
How do I... How do I train somebody? Because you, I can just hire you and you've got... But how do I train staff? Staff lists quickly find people based on their job, ability, and qualification. Yeah, like how? Can I not train people yet? Okay, it's not in there. Not in there. So it must be something that either I'm not seeing, so it's not super apparent, or I haven't gotten there yet. So really want to do that, but here we are. That I do believe, because we hired the extra janitor and now we don't actually need them. We're restocking that. Okay. You're fine. No, just leave them.
Doctor required in Deluxe Clinic.
Am I short a doctor? I don't think so. I think I've got, or actually, I think I am. I think I only got 2 doctors. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we did it. Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating that's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2-Point Health Ministry. Retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise on hog sport for further esteem and trinkets. We believe that you're capable of more. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organization by opening a new hospital in Lower Bollocks. Choice is yours, as they say. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly, Tarqueen of Foxbridge, Health Minister. Heck yeah, we're out of here.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down at Grog Ben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
So, just for the sake of being able to see another hospital before we end off for the evening, let's establish that second hospital. We got another 25 minutes, it looks like. Welcome to Lower Bollocks, the lovely village with a big problem. A significant portion of the population believe themselves to be rock stars. They can cure this: psychiatry. Only doctors with psychiatry qualification will be diagnose and treat people in a psychiatry room. We've managed to find one that is appealed for job applicants with psychiatry and other useful qualifications. All right. Let's start with seeing what we got, what we're working with. Okay, it's not a big building. Oh, but it has room for growth. So we can actually end up growing the campus into multiple buildings. Especially if we destroy that. Okay. So yeah, psychiatry is their big issue here. What do I have as far as staff goes? 1 doctor, 0 nurses, 1 assistant, and 1 janitor who can hunt ghosts. So against the wall here. Need a couple filing cabinets. Bin over here. Plant. Do that. There. Catcher and built. And by Bungle Technologies, who run various research hospitals across the county, they have an interesting proposition for us. Psychiatry license was recently revoked due to an incident with, well, it's best not to get into that. When to send us psychiatry patients in exchange will allow us to buy some of their latest technology. Huh. That doesn't sound like a great idea. Stamina training. Let's get them for that. Let's go ahead and build the toilets.
Staff are reminded not to be stressed.
In today's headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
Naturally. Uses toilet need. Interesting. Oh, no, it's just toilets. That's what they do, isn't it? Yeah. How do I... Boom. I really place this plant. So diagnosis patient with verbal diarrhea. Pharmacy. I'm working on it. Build that room, need a nurse. Need a nurse who can pharmacy. Oh, Jesus, giving us access to some of their latest technology. A pharmacy drug mixer upgrade and a general diagnosis easy scan machine upgrade. If you buy these for our machines, more powerful, helping us diagnose and cure more patients. Upgrade machine, generator with mechanics qualification. Machines can be upgraded to make them more effective. Upgraded diagnosis machine gives a bigger boost to a patient's diagnosis. An upgraded treatment machine is more likely to successfully cure patients. Each machine can be acquired by completing challenges and eventually through our own research too. Unlock an upgrade. We'll need a janitor trained in mechanics to upgrade each machine. So upgrade machine, select it and choose the upgrade option. Qualified janitor will carry out the
players are reminded to stay hydrated.
I think the problem is in order to do that upgrade, we're gonna need ward required. Not there. It's not safe, but now we can fit more room. Now you fit more beds in here. You fit more bed in here. Here's a plan.
Nurse needed in ward.
Yeah, we're getting there. All right. Here we go. All right. Evidently, however I set it up last time was better, but okay, we're making money.
Megan Purse has sent in a very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason, while good ones come to those who wait.
Okay, he's the only
That's
one
a lot of
with
nice
mechanics.
words, Megan.
Only one with the mechanics back feet, so it's gotta be him. Oh, we can make a staff lounge. Four. Okay, sure.
It's possible that you're the only one hearing this. Hello.
Treatment failed. Gosh dang it. You had one job. You guys are not doing great. All right. Okay, secured a Mockstar. Diagnosis required. Let's...
In case of staff shortage, please contact a member of staff.
Anything else? Alright, fine, whatever. Complete now. Make sure we've got a few fire extinguishers dotted around to keep our precious machines safe. Grateful for continued support with their psychiatry patients that have given us access to one of their machines, the extract pan. Which I gadget is great for removal of unwanted kitchen utensils. I'm sorry, that's what? Only 2 buildings. Hands lab unlocked. Okay. Of course. Construct new house buildings by purchasing plots of land nearby. Size and shape of the plot and the price. Okay. But like we don't need it yet. I realize it wants us to own a second building, but like
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
sir, you are the only one who can do psychiatry. Get out of here. Okay. Hogwarts. Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's fine. We can handle that.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
I think we need a doctor. So much we could do with this place. A few more plants, a few nice picture. Clean up that vomit. Listen, you.
brought to you by Politas 2-in-1 Shoe Polish and Frying Oil. Serving 2 Point County. This is 2 Point Radio.
Let's get that doctor I want hired. Like, do I need anything specific for this room? Just a doctor? There you go.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
Alright. What items makes it prettier? Attractiveness. Other than the plant. Excellent. All right. Mr. Catnip, how do we boost that energy of yours? I think we need another psychiatry office.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
Welcome back to your favorite radio station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing any of that drivel.
Yeah. GP's office. Uh. Okay. We're... Oop. Project for janitor, junior janitor to janitor. Let's not move. Come on. There you go. Yeah, you told me
Please lower your
how to actually
expectations.
train these training slots, but okay. Are you? Okay, no, it's literally just every other one. That's why. Okay. We only have one janitor. You're in the ward. Okay, great. Make more money. Hey, look, we made a profit. All right. You wanted growth.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Junior doctor. Come on. Yeah, GP's office is way overdone. So yeah, we need to. Three doctors. Yeah, we need another doctor, I think. Oh, I am a part-time visual journalist, Sally Figblanket. That's if she can visit the hospital as part of an expose she's putting together about queuing. Sounds terrible. It could be an opportunity for some good press if she's a press. You agree, Pumpernickel? Yeah. Okay, well, who knows? Express with the hospital could be good for our reputation. What do you think? We'll accept that challenge because that's it for this evening. So let me do a quick save. And yeah, everyone, that's gonna do it for our hospital. Our hour is up. I really like this game, but again, I played Sim Hospital back in the day, and I love the made up illnesses, the kind of the goofy way that everything's handled. Like when they die, they just completely turn into a ghost. Like the whole thing's great. Love it entirely. So, yeah, this. I'm also a big fan of these. I'm not a fan of the Sims games, but I am a fan of these more tycoon style games. So this is very much up my alley, and I'm very happy to play it. But with this currently being free, You should absolutely go check it out. 2 Point Hospital currently free from Epic until June 19th at 11 in the morning, I think. Roughly, at least based off my time. At least as far as Eastern Standard Time goes, 11 a.m. But yeah. Hope you all enjoyed it. Appreciate you for watching this. And until next time, 2 Point Hospital is adjourned. For those of you still there, we are not actually done for the evening. I'm glad you stuck around for it. We have another game to do this evening as well. If you just give me a moment to get it booted up. We'll be doing one of the games that's currently part of Humble Choice. Yeah, Nobody Wants to Die. Good evening, everyone. This stream is down session number 1362. Gamer in Law presiding. Jeez, it's loud. And welcome to 1 hour with Nobody Wants to Die. This game is currently. We're gonna. Hold on. Hold on. My kingdom. For them to not max everything out at the front end. Like, how hard is that? How is that too much to ask for, huh? Jeez. Alright. Nobody Wants to Die. Currently, one of the games part of the Humble Choice bundle this month. Humble Choice is a subscription bundle where you get a number of games. Sign up each month, get discounts in the store based off how long you've been a subscriber. and get a rotating set of games each month that are yours to claim and keep. Nobody Wants to Die is one of the games in that bundle. I briefly looked at all the different options and said this was the one for me to try this evening. In one moment, as I attempt to enter this before we started, and then I failed to do it. I am good at this. Alright, there we go. Nobody Wants to Die is a detective thriller set in a dystopian New York where immortality comes at a cost. So, all I'm going to read of it. You can look up more of it. I'll try and remember to put a link to the game in the description below this video. But as for all 1 hour widths, we are just playing the first hour of the game. No edits, no jumps, no skipping ahead to a better part. First hour of the game, see if it's worth my time, your time, everybody's time. So let's take a look, shall we? First things first, we'll look at the settings menu. I realize we've already seen a little bit of a preview on it, but pick your display, full screen window, just go with full screen is fine. Upscaling, TSR, NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, GSR, ultra quality, native, ooh, fancy. Whoop. VSync disabled. I will be doing this with a controller, just for the sake of it. Look, it's a first-person game. I have better luck doing first-person games with controller than I do mouse and keyboard. And yeah, it should be okay. Good. Field of view slider does go up to 130, so that's not too bad. I know, as I've mentioned before, other games, Bubbles gets simulator sickness when she plays first-person games. As a result, she's not able to play hardly any of them. But I have been told that field of view, being able to increase that, makes a big difference, so I'm glad it's included here. What settings were changed? Or actually changed? I'm pretty sure I put them all back. Whatever. Volume, as you already saw, master voice effects and music. English, French, Dutch, Italian, Spanish, Polish, Russian, Korean? It says unsure. Portuguese. Won't surprise you. English is what I'm after. Subtitles are enabled. Crosshair size fine. Crosshair yellow. Sure. Dialogue skip. Probably unlikely. Excessive flashing. That's probably fine. And control options. You can rebind your keys. Don't seem to be able to rebind controller inputs, so it's a little annoying, but it's fairly common, so that one is what it is. But with all that done, yeah, Pumpernickel, I know, we're gonna play this game. I don't know what it is either. I know. It'll be okay, though. Let us pull up the stopwatch and begin. So we do start our timer from the time that we select whatever the last option is to kick you into the game. So that 11 seconds of loading time, the cutscene, all counts.
Plagued by sickness? Haunted by your own looming mortality? Not anymore. Now there's Icarite, a technological miracle that lets us transfer consciousness from one body to another.
Oh.
That's right. Humanity's wildest dream has been fulfilled. The dream of immortality. Now, when sickness or
transfer
old
a
age
copy
starts
it,
dragging you down,
or
you can bid on a brand new body at your local government auction
Where are we
house.
getting the bodies from?
Give yourself and your loved ones a new lease on life. And don't forget, the body subscription service is mandatory for all citizens 21 and older. So protect your investment.
Mandatory?
Always avoid illicit substances. Never skip any mandated shell inspections. And prioritize your well-being. Physical, psychological, and especially financial. Any lapsed subscription payments will result in your body being submitted to a bailiff auction. And remember, any and all violations will be prosecuted by the Department of Mortality.
Department of Mortality. Great.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
That's not the point.
And at least tell me what's going on.
Just watch, okay? This is the best part, where he's questioning the suspect.
And when are you gonna question me?
Oh,
You wanted me to question you?
Don't you want to?
maybe.
Should I handcuff you? We always handcuff suspects.
I
Oh.
think you'd better.
Sounds
Oh.
dangerous.
I'm always dangerous.
Too bad you didn't warn me before we got married.
Would that have changed your mind?
What if it had? Where do you think we'd be now?
I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have.
Huh?
Huh? Okay. All right, that's a lot. Cool. Not good, huh?
All units, code 305. Prohibition violation at intersection of...
Breaking news. The president today signed into law a controversial bill reducing the age limit for free body subscriptions, despite earlier promises to the contrary.
Fucking politics.
Oh, jeez. Great gesture from a great man. Edward Green sponsors Central Park exhibition. Commemorating the heritage of the old continent will fill Central Park. Free admission for all New York residents. Wait. Thanks to the generosity of well-known politician and philanthropist. Crisis, pass, or veto. Congress is not backing down a controversial bill that lowers the cutoff age for free body subscriptions from 21 to 20. The president says he will consider all options, but has not rolled out a veto. Page 6, scandal on TV, Drake star leaving the days eternal life. Heartbreak behind the decision, moral scandal, and a body in which he does not feel like himself. Moderate air pollution, standard contamination procedures apply. Slight chance of showers with occasional thunderstorms, temps ranging from a low of 57 to a high of 62. Some moonshine. Got a evidence number on it? Congratulations on your new body. May it serve you for many years. Aww. Sorry, I'd deal with the bot issue real quick.
Another 100 fucking years of work and taxes. Right?
Yay. get a 50% discount for being part of the NYPD. Yeah, what do you need? It's terrible sounding.
How you feeling?
Ready to get back in the saddle, Chief? I sent you the papers.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at them. Can you hear this?
Rude.
Fuck! What are you... Don't tear them up!
Fuck. The accident was barely 2 weeks ago. Look, the committee already thought you were a hot mess. Trying to come back this soon? That's just got them convinced. You're no fucking medical miracle, James.
Had all that overtime? Oh.
I've been in this department for half a century. It'd be a whole century if you counted all that overtime. All that off-the-books overtime. Bet the committee would love to get an earful of that.
Damn you, Kara.
Come on, Chief. You gotta let me come back.
My hands are tied. Officially.
Yeah? So unofficially, I'm all ears.
All ears.
Discreet.
I'm listening.
You'd be doing a favor for a guy whose signature trumps every test and commission out there.
Why do I feel like there's a but coming?
Because you're fucking difficult.
Yep.
So, without your sync tests, can't get you back in the system. So, I'm gonna put you with a liaison officer. She'll be the one with full access.
A babysitter?
A partner.
Hell.
You asked for it, Sunshine. Wait, I'll put her on.
How do I leave my seat back? Ambrosia.
It used to give a bigger kick.
All bodies. For all body ages. Content 80 points. Summer's most talented man I've ever known, Coach TH.
What the... fucking lock.
Times Square. Okay.
That's for the brave new world. So immersive you could drown. But of course drowning is forbidden. Blocked like any other exit from paradise.
Oh, some noir nonsense. All right.
James? Kara? No, fuck that. No way. Forget it, Chief.
You're already on the line. James, Sarah Cott. Sarah, James Kara.
City above us too?
Some strings. Back it up.
Fuck that. No way. Forget it, Chief.
Look, I said what I said. You're a goddamn departmental legend.
Legend,
Yep.
Well, okay. More like cautionary tale.
Rude. Fair,
Especially
probably.
after you fucked up half the city with that train.
Listen.
The case is closed. We were unlucky. That's it.
Of course. Guys like you get away with bloody murder.
Whoa.
Guys like me. What's that supposed to mean?
As if you don't know. As if your MLB career makes no difference at all.
Hey, I've carried a fucking badge for this city since before your parents were born.
Okay, I'm back. You are best friends, right? Sarah, I've sent you all
Sure,
the
Chief.
organizations. Forward the package to Kara. James, no need for bragging. You know what they say. Show, don't tell. Steiner out.
All right, let's get the show on the road. I need the address of the nearest post office.
Fine. That girl in the hat overshadows more and more of the city, doesn't she?
Sorry?
Well, the one from the body auction ad?
I haven't seen it.
How could you not see it? It's on every goddamn corner. Looks like TS-45-7.
You're in Times Square?
It's the last place they play good old-fashioned crime
Oh, your
story.
decision affects the story.
Yeah.
Good.
You like watching how the cops used to do it?
Detectives, not cops. Big difference.
I'll take your word for it. Okay, movie buff. Go for the package. Platform 53D, Terminal 3.
Alright, fine. Start your engines. Start your engine. Open this up. Moonroof? Just taking a moonroof. Purple nurple. That's ridiculous.
Having a goal, any goal, is better than inactivity. An alternative to focusing on the symptoms and the memories. I'm 120 years old, and I don't have any strength left to keep recalling the past.
Am I not literally just going right there? It's a big sweeping way to get here. The other cars seem to move a bit faster than we are. See, buddy?
Look, James, we got off on the wrong foot.
It happens. You don't need to apologize.
Oh, I know, and I'm not going to.
Yep.
I want you to understand, I'm in the home stretch for a fat promotion. I've been working my ass off, so I can't afford any mistakes right now. And, you know, you're sort of notorious for unconventional methods.
Who? Me?
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Everybody knows you don't give two greasy rat shits about regulations. The only thing I ask is that we act professionally, okay?
Sorry. Can't hear you over all the noise.
Great. Real mature.
Yep. Don't drink. Oh, there's a third option. Go so far as to turn the siren on, that's too much. Yeah, that light actually took too long to turn red again. We should be able to make it through. Ooh. Are these points where this game is freaking out like this? My PC's not the strongest thing in the world, but it's, you know, not nothing. Need a new body. Auction every Friday.
Enter your full name and shipping code.
James Cara, 77112P.
Police shipment. Additional verification required.
Come
Enter
on.
badge number.
984.
No authorization.
Shit. Sarah, I need access.
Oh, right. Enter my number. 116739.
Thanks. 116739.
Thank you. The package is on its way. We hope you enjoy it.
That was fun. Alright, let's go back to the car. It's very just point and clicky so far. But I mean, we're early in a story game, so like can't say I'm shocked. I definitely said repark. Alright, let's see what we got. It meant repark. It meant move so you can park elsewhere. Got it.
Don't abuse it, yeah? Remember, you're not reinstated yet.
Yeah, I got it, okay? You don't need to remind me.
I'm just saying, it's my ass on the line now, too.
Yeah.
This information is confidential and will be automatically destroyed after reading.
Oh,
Select
man.
a section to read the files.
Subject's name is Edward Green.
Who?
Hard to confuse this mug with anybody else. Green's sponsoring some kind of exhibition at Central Park. Saw it on the news earlier.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Let me look it up. Yep. Supposed to be in a few days.
Have to get back on his feet pretty damn fast then.
Okay, Green, Edward. Oh, shit.
Sarah? You okay?
Shit. Oh, I'm reading up on Green. Holy fuck, you know who this guy is?
Language lady.
Getting cold feet? Wanna back out?
No, I'm good. What are we supposed to do?
We get in, fully Icarite, and delivered to the Consciousness Transmission Center. No sweat.
You're telling me
Icarite?
the Covenant Chief, the guy who used to be the Secretary of Health, his Icarite's just lying around in a dead body? Fucking hell! Why isn't this going through official channels?
It's a favor for Chief Steiner.
What's Chief Steiner got to do with Edward Green?
Guys like Green have been shaking down the city for 200 years. Last thing they want is the wrong people putting hands on their Icarite. That's where we slide in. Play this right, we'll come off like heroes. Well, heroes to the right people, anyway. Look on the bright side. I'm betting Green's gratitude hits the gas on that dream promotion of yours.
Where's his body?
You're getting there.
Fifth Avenue, top floor.
Looks like it's Green's own apartment. You'll get a chance to see the wannabe Olympus with your own eyes.
Yeah, can't wait. All right, I'm all up to speed.
Then let's get on with it.
Attention, documentation will be automatically destroyed.
Catches on fire.
James, I know you're not reinstated yet, but have you recovered from the accident? Like, mentally, I mean?
You looking out for me or for yourself?
A little bit of both.
Or both of us. We're in the same boat, right?
Listen,
Yeah.
just kick back. and
Nah,
keep your
she.
feet up, all right? You've got nothing to worry about. I'll ping you when I get there. Car out.
All right, let's. Oh. It would appear that the answer is no. It would appear the answer is no. Back to life.
So I took this job. I'd take any job at that point, even though political cases fester like rust-laced wounds. I was off to hang out with high society, of which I always had a low opinion. Maybe because it consisted mostly of low people.
Oh, thought there was even more to that. I guess it wasn't that long to load.
At this altitude, the air was so clean that without a smoke, I was beginning to suffocate.
Yep. Green Tower. 72,500. What's this? Yeah, it looks like something happened here.
Shit.
James, camera. This was supposed to be an accident.
Fucker's hanging from the last cherry tree.
What do you mean the last? Like, last?
Yep.
Let's pull the Icarite and get out of here.
Take that bottle. It was nice.
What do they need protection for?
Replacing a whole body just because somebody gouged out your eye is unprofitable, I guess.
Not for him.
Yeah.
Damn. He really got cooked, didn't he? Well, I'm still gonna need a photo for identification.
I mean, it could be him.
Could doesn't cut it. We have to be sure. This is guesswork, James. I won't identify him. Not officially.
I have an idea. You won't like it.
This is a federal case, James.
And we're supposed to pull Green's Icarite, not someone's. Moving on to reconstruction.
Boy. Sure, fragments of the event based on the information collected. When the left bar is active, hold right trigger when the right bar is active. Hold left. Both are active. Okay. Rewind time. The yellow area in the reconstructor indicates the moment something can happen. Move the indicator to yellow area in the reconstructor.
You seeing this?
What? Some kind of anomaly. Who cares? It's green. Pull a Icarite and let's go.
Analyze.
The Icarite's melted.
So, that's his insurer's problem. Come on, let's go.
Sarah, he's dead.
What? Like, you mean final death? Dead?
Huh?
Well, just... I mean, fix it. Just reconstruct it or something. Just...
Look, Sarah, I've seen this before. It's not some random glitch. The thing's been oxidized, understand? Somebody wanted to make damn sure Green wasn't coming back.
Oh, I am in deep, deep shit. Look, he's hanging from a fucking tree. What someone?
Then why's the tree burnt?
James, this is crazy. If something goes wrong, you're hung out to dry.
At least we have a theory of the crime. Omega Code 112358. Suspected murder.
And what is this?
There was a pool of lecithin gel underneath the floor, feeding that big tree. Whole thing went up like a stick of dynamite.
Okay, so somebody knew that.
The right side of the body is more heavily charred. The tree must have exploded after he'd been hanged.
Yep.
James, stop doing this.
It wasn't just a fire. Find the cause and we're out of here.
Oop. You are the reconstructor. Oh, here, jeez. Like looking up in the tree.
Flammable. It may have been a short circuit, or someone could have ignited it deliberately. I need to find the source.
James, don't fucking ignore me.
Sarah, it's okay. So I allows to X-ray objects. Hold left trigger and follow the wires. Find the generator.
Well, I can see you're having a great time.
Right. The main transformer is under the floor.
Oh. I do love the design here, though. Like, look at that. Very Art Deco.
Shit, my eyes.
Back, so require how you doing?
Fucking distillery. Someone set up a short circuit.
Probably Thursday?
Karen, what are you doing?
This is a murder, Chief. Not an accident. 100% sure.
I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth. You're going to drop whatever shit you picked up. You're going to write a clean report about a tragic accident. Got me?
You pronounced murder wrong.
Nope.
Not asking. Telling you. All you were supposed to do was pull Green's Icarite. End of story.
Can I get it on the record that I strongly advised against this course of action?
I should have known better. I should have known you couldn't handle it, but it's just an Icarite pull, I thought. Surely Kara can't buck up something that simple.
There's
Trying
nothing
to
cool, man.
tell you, there's no Icarite to pull. Green's got oxidized. It's a homicide, and it's staring us in the face, like it or not. Now I can look into this, and
It's not our case. Write it up as a suicide.
oh, it's a suicide now. I thought it was an accident.
You can call it a motherfucking ascension for all I care. Just get it off our books.
The longer I sit here, the more it all stinks. And it's not just Green's rotting corpse.
press harder, left or right to swing, get the reconstruction rewinding, huh? Cool, Vex. Glad to hear you're getting some vacation time. Hopefully I'll be playing it when you're around.
Someone flooded the transformer and it caught fire. The cable acted like a fuse. That's what caused the explosion.
It's getting more and more obvious why nobody wants to work with you.
I'll look for any pre-explosion traces, then we're out of here.
James, I wasn't born yesterday. You said that before, and I don't believe you.
Someone not only flooded the transformer, but also ripped out the cables.
Huh. Oh, what is that?
Okay, this is some kind of emblem? It's starting to get interesting.
Yeah,
Someone carved this date long ago. What's up with the snake?
Check the encyclopedia.
we're here. Perhaps murder. Perhaps murder. Vapor infused dry gin. Huh. Synthetic gin. What, I don't want to set it down. I want to take it.
Green was holding this bottle before he died.
Dry gin.
Unique taste of our gin. Juniperus communis, passion, respect. Looks tasty.
Cockroach wax oil. Huh. Why would we put that back down? Why wouldn't they take that with us? I don't understand. No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Someone tried to smash that glass before the explosion. Cracked it and left a handprint.
I want to say that I started Deltarune, but I don't think I actually got very far.
Stop it. James, you've got to stop this.
Yeah, that bottle's there. As far as I don't even know where I'm looking.
What's he doing?
Oh, you're finally paying attention. Great. So, now the question is, did Green try to crack open that plate with his own forehead? Or did somebody else use Green's forehead like a ball-peen hammer?
Why can't we see the killer in the reconstruction?
He covered his tracks pretty damn skillfully.
So someone was here. Fucking hell.
What? You gonna tattle to the chief again?
Would you just let that drop already? What's done is done. No point in picking at it.
Wait.
Yeah.
We're not going to work like this. There's gotta be at least a baseline of trust here.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, except we're running out of time to figure out how the tree got set on fire. So, come on. Chop chop.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
What happened?
fuse is just blue.
What? Why?
The reconstructor needs massive amounts of energy. Sometimes the limiter doesn't adjust to the environment and pop. Blown fuses.
No.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
So I don't have to do everything myself after all.
Huh.
A man could get used to this.
I just shifted power from 3 different neighborhoods so you can keep playing detective. Don't make me regret it.
Hey, not playing here.
Something went off here.
Here we go.
Check something out for me, would you? I need to know about a drug called Prose of Life.
Introduced in 2208. It's based on fluoxetine.
An antidepressant. How long did Green get psychiatric treatment?
Looks like he's officially been in therapy for 156 years. According
Oop.
to statistics, that's pretty much normal for people who've lived as long as he has.
It'll be worth checking the file to see if he mentioned anything about a suicide. Probably some kind of relic.
To the best of friends,
Oh.
always auspicious winds. Green. That asshole had friends. Hard to believe.
I'm getting a bad hit off this thing.
I wonder which one's the best friend now.
I wonder why a gift from Green is in his own home. Let's see what the patient has to say.
Let's see. Analyzing.
Match to Green's blood type. He was fighting with someone.
Or he cut himself as he jumped.
He matches the body.
Maybe. You learn fast.
All right, let's.
He fell from there. If he cut himself on the railing, there should be blood on it.
Do.
Guy has a fragrance museum in his home.
Aromatherapy helps with synchronization.
Aw.
Aromatherapy. Sure. Pity we're all rolling around in sewage.
James, is that chocolate?
That's what it says here.
Yep.
Can I, can I ask you to do something for me?
What, you want me to steal evidence?
No. I mean, yes. Listen, could you describe the scent to me?
Ha.
It's kind of like...
Out.
There's something mushroomy about it, but I don't know if that's good. Is chocolate supposed to smell like mushrooms?
Tell you what, why don't you try describing it in a way that doesn't sound gross?
Yeah.
I can give it a shot.
How'd you describe the smell of chocolate? Like.
Like a leather jacket. You know those relic clothes from museums? Made from animals. Like that.
Okay, let's try this another way. Does it make you feel something when you smell it? Emotions? James, anything.
You think it's edible?
Glossing right over the emotion talk. Okay, look, that sample's probably over 100 years old. Food spoiled in the past. It could make you really sick.
Gonna give a little sniff.
Okay, emotions. Let's see. It's dark, bitter, and warm. And it fills my heart with joy, I guess?
Yep.
That good enough?
So, a growing mushroom, right? A leather jacket from a museum, and you feel joy in your heart?
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's get back to work.
Describe the smell of chocolate to Sarah. Scent of mystery.
It looks like a door. It must be opened remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray.
Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. Ah.
Blood. We'll come back to that later. Someone must have pushed him. No trace of blood on the railing.
So he didn't cut himself here. This is weird.
So we got bloody footprints walking away. Not really sure how we haven't noticed that yet.
Green's fingerprints are on the railing.
So he was leaning against it?
Looks that way.
Ooh. Face is already beat up.
They came from this side.
They?
Half of the reconstruction is inconsistent. Someone must have been messing with it. We don't have enough information to find the other one.
How do you think this went down?
They fought. Somewhere in there, the attacker slipped the rope around Green's neck.
Well, in any case, Green didn't jump. Someone pushed him.
Right. Bloody footprints.
There's a blood trail here.
He must have gotten cut before the hanging. Do you have a UV lamp?
I don't leave home without it.
Yep. Unless you discover traces on surfaces, or with the area discover traces.
I'm just walking up these stairs.
No more blood on the railing.
Unusual shape. Like he was
Oh,
lying
here.
here.
someone.
More like he's begging for mercy.
Yeah.
Another trace of blood.
Hit it with the UV lamp.
Must have been bleeding a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a lot of blood.
Oh, look at that. The tracks connect.
Naturally. How would they not? Let's see.
You think he deserved what he got?
I do. And it still wasn't enough.
Shit. Sounds like you hated his guts.
Oh, please.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's see.
He's got something on his clothes. Some kind of chemical?
Huh. The Reconstructor's coming up goose eggs on its composition.
Well, that's
rare as shit, then.
I was like, that's problematic. Something
Stretches across the floor.
Oh.
I'll switch to UV. Tracks lead this way. Looks like Green was rummaging around the transformer.
Aw. Green do this himself? Or did he just notice it?
The cables are torn out. Same as the one around Green's neck.
You think he did it?
I think someone made him do it.
Like substances were detected: synthetic spirit and cockroach wax oil. Ooh! The gin!
Oh, shit. What a fucking mess.
You know what I think? I think it all looks exactly the way the perpetrator wanted it to.
Seriously?
Aw.
You're repeating yourself.
There's something here.
Snake?
James? I've lost visual.
James. Will you come back to me?
Okay. Oh, this is a
James!
problem.
Sarah?
James, where you at?
I'm sitting on the crapper at home. You want more detail? Because I can give you more detail.
Whatever. The feds are on their way there, so consider this a heads up. If they find you, I don't fucking know you.
Are you? You're serious? We've been friends for fucking decades and you're gonna hang me out to dry?
Like, yes.
How's the situation?
They're coming. Time to clean up.
Sarah, If we're gonna keep working together, you're gonna have to promise me something.
What?
I've been honest with you from the beginning, and I need you to never do anything behind my back again. We clear?
Ooh.
Okay, as long as you keep being honest with me, I've got your back. Okay? From here on out.
Then we've got a deal.
Yes. Now, come on, move before they bust us.
Nobody'll even know I was here.
What the room upstairs?
And here he scores a few points.
Points? For what?
This engine could push a car up past 120 miles per hour, running on gasoline, on the ground.
You know, it's hard enough to imagine driving on the ground and all, but 120? No, I call bullshit on that one.
There we go. Come on.
Talking.
Pressing the right stick. It's not turning on my flashlight. There have been a couple just weird things not working correctly. Drive me a little insane, but... Okay, get out of here.
I'm gonna leave a mess after all. Nobody'll even know I was here.
Yes. Keep putting your fingerprints on everything,
The
though.
body of a dead god on the flaming Mount Olympus. Time to go back to the underworld he cast us all into.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm really digging this noir feel we got going on here.
In the gut of a body not my own, I can feel this case is nothing but trouble and heartache. And even worse, it's personal. A lit cigar pressed against a wound that never heals. That's me. The second time I've seen Icarite completely melted. Just when I got a little better at forgetting the first one.
I do enjoy this, these shapes in the whatever this is. The chaos coming to shapes. I like it. Where am I? Home sweet home? Seems most likely.
The wet, sick smell of mold and fungus flows off the moisture-slick walls and permeates the air. Almost like that chocolate at Green's place. Almost.
10,000 steps every day. Your body needs it. According to federal law, your body is property of the government. No insubordination or neglect will be tolerated. Huh. Cool. Do love that. Push yourself and others for the common good. Yep, you know, spying on your neighbors does nothing but good things for everybody. Back our bodies.
Who's paying off your body, huh? I think I deserve something.
Take your hands off me.
Fascinating. More posters to look at. Ambrosia, your daily dose of immortal. I'm so glad it's a rotary phone. Home sweet home. James' apartment. 90,002.
Welcome home.
Estia?
James, Kara, how was your day?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
I'm glad to hear that. Due to the high level of air pollution, I recommend full body decontamination.
Yeah, I probably recommend that too.
New voicemail message from Old Bastard.
Kara, I'm waiting for a report. You know which one. I advise you to get a move on.
Yeah. We got snail mail. Dear James, we would like to invite you to a familiarization party for Frank's new body. You're meeting at our house, 7 p.m. October 26th. Please confirm we hope to see you then. We don't want to pass each other on the streets like strangers, do we? Hugs, Frank and Aka? Huh. New body allergies. Hazelnuts. Racaprica. And cocoa aroma.
How much time has passed? I feel like I'm taking them more and more often.
Probably. Train disaster shakes city. Last night became a nightmare for the people of central Harlem. A city train derailed, taking a terrible toll. Dozens of people were admitted at the Consciousness Transmission Center, including 2 agents. No official cause of the catastrophe has been submitted, though there were numerous reports of explosions and gunshots. Police offered no comment. Read page 2. Martin Roy announces games. The owner of the famous stadium has revealed his grand plan for 2330 to organize the largest series of sporting events this century. I'm not saying that sports are a recipe for all the world's problems. If I can make people forget about them for a while, I'll do it. I swear I will, no matter how much it costs. Which remains, exactly will pay for this endeavor. Interview on page 3. Right president for hard times. The president reassures citizens concerned about the controversial law reducing the age of free body subscription. He emphasizes that he is the right leader for hard times and that he will not disappoint the confidence placed in him. Forecasters predict moderate air pollution, contamination procedures, and no acid rainfall. Temps from low of 57 to 60. It's the same, isn't it?
You're lucky I don't need to water you. Depend on me, and you won't have long to live.
Oh. Well, we basically finished the first bit of investigating. Made it back to our... That's sad.
As usual. Finally.
I'm sorry, is this a shared bathroom? Shared? Marshall shower. Remember decontaminator.
Hey, I was still using it.
Yep. Decontaminate here. But this has been, like I said, this 1 hour with Nobody Wants to Die.
If it wasn't for that badge, I would have fucked you up a long time ago.
Yeah, right back at you.
Oh, cocky, are we? Well, what's your first move then?
Powerful right hook.
Amateur, who starts like that? Block, left, right, and they're picking you up from the ground. 1-0.
Okay.
It's hard to get used to a face marked by someone else's mistakes. Though for some reason, it's much easier with the eyes. Once the life fades out of them, they can belong to anyone.
Huh. Oh.
Moving there or what? Get out.
Okay.
It's time to take care of it. I'm gonna need more space to fire up the evidence board.
Okay, before we walk in and trigger something else, like I said, that's gonna do it for our 1 hour with Nobody Wants to Die, currently part of Humble Choice, for the month of June. Thank you all for watching this. Hope you've enjoyed it. Again, in addition to Nobody Wants to Die, there's also Warhammer Boltgun, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered, Dungeons of Hinterberg, Chia? I don't know. Chia. Skur Ritual, Biped, and Haven Dock, as well as 1 month free of both IGN Plus and Boot Dev. I am intrigued by this, and it's a shame it's first person because I think Bubbles would love it. So, I don't know, I'll have to see if maybe with the FOV all the way up, if she's controlling it, maybe she could play it. I don't know. But she'll at least enjoy the story of it, if nothing else. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this, and until next time, this stream is adjourned. Good night, everybody.